Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next edition of a relatively new segment here on the Autistic Super Channel and the Autistic Super Blog. It's called the Power of the Prompt. What this is, for those of you who may not know, the Autistic Super Blog, which is part of WordPress, um, WordPress gives us all prompts and wants us to say it, to talk about it in our own way or write about it in our own way, as a way of getting us to talk to you guys, talk to y'all, viewers and viewers, about how we feel about a certain topic. And this one just struck me as a little interesting for me. The question for the 74th power of the prompt is, what experiences in life helped you grow the most? This one I've got to go back to my I got to go back to my college days. Um, all of you know about my dear friend, the late Larry Burke, how much of an inspiration he was to me, how much of an how much how much he helped me as an artist, as a poet. And one of the things he did was that he opened the door for me to kind of like walk into, almost like it's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. You're in this you're in this black and white world, and then someone opens the door and it's color. When it's opened up, you kind of feel like you're in something. You feel like you're a part of something, and it's really something special, something that I'll never forget. It's because of Larry's influence, God rest his soul, that I was able to meet that I'm able to meet so many artists in the community. It's for that reason why I'm very supportive of the Sardis Artist Euro tour that happens in the summer. But more on that a little bit later. It's because of Larry, God rest his soul, that I was able to meet so many poets and artists in my life, and how I've been able to be inspired by them. I remember visiting Mikhail Horowitz and the late Carol Saloon in their Quarryville house, and it was amazing. Just being able to be around so many individuals, to be able to taste applesauce cake and check out any kind of cheese that I wanted or felt comfortable about, and mulled apple cider too. Really something it was really something to behold, and something that I really miss. And it's one of the reasons why I do the Super Bistro as I do. Another person I want to highlight is a wonderful friend of mine, someone that I've mentioned a lot in the Autistic Super Blog, but a gentleman by the name of Michael Chacon, who is amazing. Like, he's an amazing sculptor, and he's a wonderful painter, and he and I are able to really like talk and feel like it's almost like we know each other. It's like we had the similar we uh, we're both several years older, but the fact of the matter is we're able to see each other, and it's able to level the playing field where we don't see the age, we don't see the differences. All we see are the similarities that we have as artists. And I felt the same way with the late Carol Saloon, God rest his soul. And I miss her terribly. Another person that I want to talk about is the wonderful Tara Botch, who is just an amazing hope dealer. I mean, I would consider her a hope dealer in that regard, because of how vibrant her paintings are. And I feel, again, much like Mike, much like Mick Horowitz, much like the late Carol Bloom, I feel like I could talk to her and feel like I'm being respected. Um, and I just want to say, there is another experience that I've been wanting to talk about. As you all know, based on the letters for that that are going up, and some of them will be coming up a little bit later. But I'm a Roman Catholic myself, and one of the things that I've been fortunate enough to do is be part of a place called the Cursillo movement. And if you ever get a chance to get a chance to be a part of the Cursillo movement, I would definitely suggest that you take it. Don't think about it. Take it. If you're a Roman Catholic and you want to learn more about your faith, this is somewhere where you can really be yourself. I mean, that you can really vent to other guys and other women and know that you're someone that's really acknowledged. And that's something that helped me in my faith the most. I've also been listening to like you all know that I've been listening to Bible in a year, Catechism in a year. One of the things I've also been doing is Vatican II in a year, by the wonderful Father Matthew Schneider, who I gotta say is amazing. Um, uh, Being around, listening to these individuals makes me grow as a Roman Catholic, as the aforementioned individuals help me as an artist. Um, Another experience in life that's helped me grow the most, much as I want to say it, much as I want to say it was disabling, it was my time with autistic burnout. I mean, to be very honest, um, it made me realize just how important taking time out for yourself can be. How important, how imperative it is for myself to take time out for myself to spend time not only with my friends, not only the friends here in the apartment complex that I live in, but also to take time out for myself to talk to family, to talk to friends, and just be there, just be present in the moment. Um, it made me realize just how much I want to help out others in the community. Um, and it made me realize just how similar I am, or what kind of airs I put on just for the sake of who I am, who I want to be. Um, I have a wonderful friend of mine, a wonderful friend. She's a crocheter. She's also autistic. She's also a singer. But the one thing I've always fe- I've never got a chance to explain, but I feel like it's the reason why I wear these headphones when I do these vlogs at your ears. Um, it's because of her influence. Um, I've been ever since my autistic burnout, I've been intensely conscious of what triggers me, like what makes me feel like everything I do isn't enough, and I can say this about myself in the autistic community. We all do a lot to kind of accommodate other people, sometimes to our sometimes to our detriment. But it's also important. And I learned this from my friend to know what your sensory needs are and to have them met. Um, and I just want to say to all my friends, my autistic friends, I want to let you know that I, that you guys are amazing. My fellow Spectrumites, I care about you all so much, and it's clear that we're not perfect, but we don't have to be. All we have to be is ourselves, raw, authentic, uh, unmasked, anything you could think of. I I also want to mention I've mentioned her before. A wonderful friend of mine who helped me during my autistic burnout and makes me see the good parts of myself too. A wonderful lady who's the president and CEO of the Global and Regional Asperger's Syndrome Partnership. Her name is Kate Palmer, and I just want to say she sees the good parts in me, and she sees the good parts of me, and she's always willing to help whenever she need, whenever she want, whenever I need it. And during my time with autistic burnout, I really, honestly, would not have gotten through it as well as I did without her influence. And I just want to say thank you so much. Um, Another thing that's really gotten, another experience that's really got me to that I've grown from is I mentioned my autistic burnout, but it's also something that's related to that. I mean, it's made me conscious. My autistic burnout and the aftermath has made me conscious of what my sensory needs are and how to make full use of them. But I also feel like another experience that's helped me grow the most is just being able to talk, just being able to be with everyone around me, and it made me realize that I'm not alone. Um, that I'm not alone in my struggles. That I know all you are there with me. And one of the things that I experiences that I've grown from is honestly by doing these videos. Um, it's hard to imagine that 5 years ago, this was the only way I could talk to other individuals like fellow spectrumites and myself. Um, and I just want to say that I'm sure we all have grown. We all have changed in the past 5 years. Some good, not bad. Some good, some bad. It's all about how we work with them in the moment. So I know I've kind of jabbered on a little bit, but to readers and viewers, I hope you like these videos. Please like, share, subscribe, and you can check out all my videos on the autisticsuperblog.wordpress.com. Um, until next time, dear readers and viewers and listeners, stay safe, stay strong, and as always, shine on.